Hi, Taurus. I'm Ronique, and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your November 2024 Career Tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at your finances, your job, your self-worth. If you're trying to climb the corporate ladder or trying to get out of debt, this is the reading for you. Now, Taurus, we've already had a really big couple of months here. November is no exception. We have Pluto moving back into the sign of Aquarius for the next 20 years. Saturn in Pisces retrograde ends, but now we have Mercury in Sagittarius retrograde beginning, and we have the USA elections. Huge time for the entire planet, even if you're not a US citizen. But this election will have a lot of karmic things happen in the future. And at the same time, Mars in Cancer, as well as moving back into Leo, will oppose Pluto in Capricorn. So this is really big energy right at that election. Later on in the month, we have continuance of a Taurus full moon, which you all will experience. So let's get right into it, Taurus. Let's go week by week. So you have the Nine of Wands in the upright, as well as the Two of Cups in the reverse. Second week of the month finds you with the Emperor card, Aries energy there, major arcana, as well as the Ten of Pentacles. So hopefully some good financial news coming in for you there, Taurus. Third week of the month, Six of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Tower card. This makes a lot of sense, Taurus. This is right around your Taurus full moon, as well as that Pluto moving into Aquarius. So fixed energy is definitely going to be affected at the end of the month. And last week, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Hermit card. So Virgo energy at the end of the month, needing to take some time for yourself. As I was turning over the deck, look at that Hierophant. That is you all. So I'm actually going to use that card because I do feel like for many of you all coming into your own reading, Taurus full moon this month, pay attention to those who are in charge this month, Taurus, especially those who hold the purse strings, right? Your job, your clients, whoever it is that are the source of your finances. This Hierophant card is definitely going to be sending in some kind of messages for you. And with them all in reverse, I think that's interesting as well. So we will get to that soon, but let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send you a card representing the energy you bring out of October and into November. Spirit, if you can send my Tauruses a card. What energy do you bring around your career? And you have the Seven of Wands. So for many of you all, Tauruses, October was a month of you feeling like you were doing a lot on your own. Everything coming at you all at once from all different angles. Possibly you were given a project that just seemed impossible to finish, or you were trying to find a new job and you're just feeling like all the cards are stacked against you. But I do feel like with this in the upright position, many of you all were able to kind of like wrangle up everything like the Chariot card and get things going. I do think that some of you all still carry this energy into November. So keep that in mind as you are working with people this month. Make sure people are not getting on your nerves, Taurus. Make sure that you are trying to keep the peace as much as possible, especially with all the Mars energy going on here this month and your Taurus full moon. All right, lastly, Taurus, let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send you an oracle message. This will be like an overarching theme for the month of November around your finances. And you have the Lover's card, Archangel Raphael, and it says, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions and good health. Now, even though that this is a career reading, what I think is interesting is you also got this 10 of Pentacles, this Two of Cups. You definitely have some energy here of a spouse or a loved one, or having people around you that you really care for. So this month could be a month where your finances and your work life are affected by your spouse or your partner or your family members. And there definitely is a sign here that you're feeling better about your family situation. And I often say in November, especially around the holidays here in the US, we celebrate Thanksgiving around the end of November. This also could be, you know, getting your finances in order, feeling better about entering the holidays with actually some money this year, having people around you that you care for. So keep that in mind, Taurus. It looks like this month is not just about you, but it's also about your family and your loved ones. Okay, now let's go week by week, Taurus. Big month ahead, 9 of Wands as we start out the month with that Scorpio New Moon on November 1st. And also Mercury entering Sagittarius on the 2nd. And then on the 3rd, we have Mars in Cancer, as well as Leo. That same day, Mars is in 2 signs, opposing Pluto and Capricorn at that 29th degree. That is a volatile degree, you all. So really pay attention. To me, it feels like there's some tension here. There's some tension around where is it that you and your spouse are trying to get on the same page. I do think one of you, if not both of you, with that 7 of Wands had some tension back in October, and it feels like you're trying to clear that up here at the Scorpio New Moon. I do feel like by the time we get to about the 5th and 7th, remember the 5th is that USA election, the 7th is Mercury entering retrograde shadow. So this could be where communication's not at its best. It starts to slow down. You and your partner could be having some issues. And if it's not your partner, it could be your colleagues. It could be your boss. Something here around relationships. It could be a partner in your business not really seeing eye to eye in the very beginning of the month. Now, I do think, though, as you move through that second week of the month where we have this Emperor in reverse, that is Mars energy, Aries energy. Remember, we now have Mars in Leo. So this is Mars feels much more comfortable here. Once we move into November 11th, Venus enters Capricorn. So you could be feeling like you really need to get everything in order, like you have money goals at this time. And it feels like your family finances are top of mind. Now, by the time Saturn retrograde ends in Pisces on the 15th, and we have your Taurus full moon on that same day, you all could have some kind of conversation with your spouse, with your business partner about your goals. I think you all are trying to get on the same page now as you move into this rest of the month. But I also feel like some of you all are taking the role of, okay, I need to be the bigger person here. Maybe I don't agree with everything, but I want to make this work. And so it feels like this dynamic is going to be positive if you can see the other person's side, right? That Lovers card, remember, is like working together, good health, good conversation. And I do think that by the time you get to that 3rd week after your Taurus full moon, this is when we now have Pluto moving into Aquarius for the next 20 years on the 19th, and then the Sun enters Sagittarius on the 21st. Something around this time, though, there's some big shakeup, either at your job, with your clients, possibly your spouse's job. Something here, someone was expecting a bonus, someone was expecting recognition, and they didn't receive it, or there's like this big shakeup around who did what in your business. Something here is like, okay, what is going on? There's this big, all this information comes out by the time you get to the end of the month. Like I said, this is going to be a volatile month just because of the Mars situation, just because of Pluto at that 29th degree now moving into Aquarius. Big information goes on, and Taurus, all the fixed signs, you, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, big shakeups probably will occur around that Pluto moving into Aquarius. Okay, so that last week, I think it's interesting here where we have November 25th through December 15th, we will have Mercury retrograding in Sag, the Sun trining the North Node on the 25th. And by the time we get to the first day of December, we have a Sagittarius new moon. Look at all these reversals though, Taurus. Interesting that you come into your own reading here. I do think that there is someone of a higher stature that you're still trying to get information from. And I think it's going to be hard because now Mercury is retrograde. So I will tell you, Spirit is telling you to take some time for yourself if you can, especially through the holiday season. If you can try and avoid really serious conversations with the powers that be at your job or with your clients. Something here is like you're waiting on information about a raise, about approval for money spent. Somewhere here you're waiting, but it's like the energy isn't working with you. And so you're really going to have to be patient at this time, Taurus, especially with those in charge, especially with those who hold the purse strings. And I think that all of these, this end of the month is pretty pivotal for you, especially with your full moon. You could find out some information that makes you want to leave your job or information that makes you want to go for a higher position. Maybe you hear someone is leaving. Something here around the end of November and into December starts to come out. But like I've been telling all the other signs, Mercury doesn't fully get out of retrograde until December 15th, and then there's a post shadow. So this could all come out more in January of 2025, but just start paying attention to all of the little breadcrumbs that are being dropped for you. So Taurus, big month for everyone, big month for you all with that full moon. I hope this was helpful for you. Drop me a comment below. Let me know, what are you looking forward to in this month of November, or what are you not looking forward to? I would love to hear from you. All right, Taurus, take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series, and I'll talk to you later.